to BBB, the Beauty Business Builder. This is the leading podcast in beauty business development. If you're ready to feel unstoppable and take your beauty business to the next level, then you're in the right place. Subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss an episode. You can connect with SJ Hartshorn on social media and subscribe to SJ's YouTube channel. Welcome to BBB.
Right, okay, so if you are joining me, comment and let me know who you are, where you're from, and your business, what you predominantly do. Reason why this will be really good, because I can make it more relevant to you. So obviously I'm going to be speaking very generic in terms of creating subscriptions into your beauty business. But if you tell me exactly what beauty business you are in, whether it be aesthetics, beauty, hair, nails, face painting, tattooist, whatever it is, then I'll be able to make this live more relevant to you. So first things first, okay? First things first. Creating subscriptions is something, I'm turning that light off now. Oh, I look a bit scary. Right, okay, I'm going to ignore the lighting. So creating subscriptions first is something that saved my business massively and 4 times my business at the beginning of lockdown. So we all know that lockdowns created, well, we couldn't work. We couldn't work. So we was relying on government funding, which some people obviously didn't get depending on the nature of their business. Now, I use that as a reason to create guaranteed regular income into my beauty salon, into my beauty clinic. Now, my background is skin aesthetics and permanent makeup. So I use that as a way to actually I'm trying to get some good lighting. Bloody hell. So my nose ring is sparkling as well. So I use that as better. I use that as a way to get guaranteed regular income into my business. Now, a lot of people might say, well, we're not in now, it's fine. We're not in lockdowns, okay? Oh, I said the word. See, we shouldn't say the word see in anything because the algorithms fucking pick it up and then stop people viewing this. So, okay, I didn't say the C word. Right, so you might be saying we're not in lockdowns now, so does it matter? Now, let me ask you one thing. Have you ever had to cancel clients because your little boy or your daughter is ill and you can't work? Have you ever been ill yourself and you've had to cancel the rest of the week and cancel your bookings and having to reschedule these for the next month or the next week? Has that ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments. Has that ever happened? Because chances are it has, because you are solely relying on time for exchange services, because that is what we've been taught. Now, if you, let's say, you caught the C word and you had to have, 2 weeks off work, you had to have time off work because of that. What money is coming in? What money is coming through your till? What is your backup? Now, a lot of people don't have a backup because a lot of people, like I said, have this old school method on creating money with the services that they have trained in. Now, it's time to kind of break the mold. All these companies, all these businesses around us are leveling up, creating online platforms, subscriptions, digital assets to the business, creating all these extra things which are bringing in extra revenue. They're bringing in extra streams of revenue. Now, why can't we do the same? Now, a lot of people watching will probably be saying, well, how can we do that? Because I do nails for a living. I do nails and I perform a treatment. So how the hell can I do that? Now, you have been trained. You have got knowledge more than Joe Blogs, okay? Even if you're newly qualified, the knowledge that you have got and the education that you have been given enables you to provide a service to that client. Now, there is a way of changing, there's a way of using this to your advantage. Now, I want to focus today's live on a subscription. Now, hopefully somebody will comment in the chat on what industry they're in, and I can make it specific to them. If not, I'm going to go with my example, what I did in lockdown. I'm going to go with that and tell you exactly how I did it from start to finish. Okay. So first things first, this is what doing a subscription in your business will do mainly two things. Okay, it's going to give you that comfort, that reassurance, that confidence that every single month, whether you work or whether you don't, or whether you have to cancel clients or not, or whether you don't get the diary full, you will have a guaranteed income coming into your clinic, into your business. You will have that guaranteed. Beauty, cosmetic, tattooing and piercing, awesome. So similar industry to me then. So you will actually have hi, it's Kerry. Yes, if you don't let StreamYard see your authorize it will come up as Facebook users. So if you're not going to click on that link before, please put your name in there. I know who I'm talking to. So basically, if you I went off a tangent there. I got lost because I was talking to Kerry. Right. So basically, if you had a subscription model in your business and you had regular income coming in on the first of every month, then you are going to be able to have that confidence that your bills are getting paid. You're going to know each month exactly what you're going to be earning. So you have got a target to work towards. Now, I encourage people to reverse engineer what they need to get to cover their expenses. And that is the first thing I would start doing. The reason why that's really important is if people are aware things are going up around us, living expenses, everything is going up around us. Now, studies are showing, and all these experts in the industry are saying that we have to be earning 20% more by the back end of December, by the end of 2020, to enable us to live the lifestyle that we currently live right now. So how we live right now, we've got to be earning 20% more. So based on that, okay, I know I'm going off on a bit of a tangent here, but I want to make this as relevant to the times as possible. Based on that, work out your clinic costs, your costs for running, bottom line, what you want as a wage, what your bills are, your electric, your rental, your commission you give, your average product spend. Work that out. And obviously, if you're doing your wages, then obviously you're working out your home life expense as well to know how much wage you need to be pulling. So work that out, reverse engineer it, work that out, and then you will have a figure. And what I would do is add 20% on that. Like I said, living expenses and everything's going up. So I would add 20% onto that figure. Okay. So say, for instance, you have got, let's say I'm crap with percentages, but let's just say we work out what we're earning. We work out, what things are costing us to run baseline. And then you add your 20% off on, and say that is going to be coming out with your wages. Let's say we're going to be getting, let's say 2,500 a month. Okay. That is just a shot in the dark. So that is your wages to warrant your lifestyle expenses going up, and then all the bills. So whether you had clients in or not, they're the things you have to be paying for. So if you've got £2,500 a month, okay, and that is going to give you baseline, what I want you to do is work out how you can get a subscription into your business so you can get that guaranteed each month. Okay. Now I've got 3 subscriptions in my business. Now I'm going to talk about each of them. And one of these, Kerry, will be relevant to you, but this can be done for any service at all. Now, how many times have we actually had clients that have come to us for a treatment and they're like, oh my goodness, I should have come to you 6 months ago. I've been desperate. I've just been busy. And then I had a holiday and then I couldn't afford it and I had to buy this. Has that happened? Has that ever happened? Because that is something that in my clinic I get all the time. People come back and say, oh God, I've been needing these done for 6 months now. Can you relate to that, Kerry? Is that something that has happened to you? Now, this is because obviously their situation, something happens in their life, their kids are ill. They need the extra 200 quid for, whatever, school uniform, whatever it may be. So then their treatment is then delayed. So if you have got, 4 clients a month doing that, their treatments are then delayed by 6 months. you could have got that money through the till sooner. So if you had a subscription in place where they are paying monthly and the cost is split, they will ring you and they will get in because they don't have to find that extra £200 for that service. So getting your clients on monthly payment plans and subscriptions is a must. I have about 28 people, okay? 28 people. I'll use my calculator. This is one of my subscription models, yeah? So I have 28 people paying me monthly to have their eyebrows done with permanent makeup. You have to top it up every year. So they pay me £16.66 times 28. So I have £466 coming in a month, okay? So that's times 1666, which works out just under £200. I have that coming in a month for my eyebrow services, yeah? So £466.48 guaranteed for that one treatment, okay? Now, I also have skin subscriptions as well. So what I would like you to do and how I think it is best to start, reverse engineer so you know your figure. You know that £2,500 needs to be coming in. So reverse engineer it so you've got that figure, okay? Then the best way you can do this is look at your special sauce. Figure out what you love to do the most. What gets you most excited for, okay? What do you see in the diary that really gets you going? You know, if you could do this one service every day, what would it be, okay? Now, that's your special sauce. That's your niche, okay? And that is what you want to do all the time. So why not level up on that part? So say, for instance, you know, I loved, obviously, eyebrows are a big part of my industry. I've been doing that many, many years. But I really wanted to get on board with the skin treatments, okay? And I absolutely love doing all the peels and the microneedling. Absolutely love it. Looking after people's skin. When they come in, guaranteeing that we're going to be getting really, really good results. Getting them to be consistent with me. So I developed a subscription around skin aesthetics, okay? So look at your special sauce. Look at what your special treatment is, the thing that you love to do the most, okay? Then work out with that, if there is anything that you can add on to that to, so like I said, with the skin treatments, what can I add on to that to bulk up the value and bulk up the monetary value of that. So obviously with coming for regular chemical peels, I can add skincare to it. I can add prescriptive skincare to these treatments to enable that value to be greater, okay? Now, we all know things like looking after your skin, looking after your body, your health, not necessarily piercing can come into that, but looking after your eyebrows regular, your eyelashes, all of these things, if you are consistent, then the clients are going to be getting results. You know, we hate it as entrepreneurs and as beauty professionals. We hate it when somebody comes in for one facial or, you know, one manicure and expect to go out looking like they're 10 years younger. You know, we want people to be consistent because with consistency from them, we know that we can give them the results. So going back to the skin, I wanted to create a subscription model on skin. That was my niche at the time, so it got me really excited. So I looked at my average value of my facial. Then I looked at how often do I need this client to be coming into me so I can give them what they want? Because them coming for a facial, they obviously want an outcome. They obviously want younger looking skin. They want to diminish the pigmentation or the acne. So if I was to solely look after them and get them to get to where they want to be, how often do they need to be coming to see me on average? Okay. So let's say every 6 weeks. So an average treatment spend, let's say, is, you know, for the skin treatments is between £60 and £90, okay? And I need them to be coming every 6 weeks. So that is probably about 9 treatments over the year. So then I started looking at how I can add more money to this, okay? How can I get them to be consistent at home as well? So when we're looking at skincare, how many products will they need to be using to add value? So how many How many products would they need to be using at home to add to the services that I'm going to be offering to get them to where they want to be? This is all about getting the clients to where they want to be and getting that end result for them. So I looked at, you know what, I'm not massive on giving my clients every kind of product and serum under the sun. I have a basic 3 or 4 products. And on average, they would probably need about 10 throughout the year. Okay. So then I worked out the average cost of a product. So my products range from 50 to 80 pound. So I went in the middle with this. Okay. Same as the skin treatments, from 60 to 90 pound. Chemical peels will always be around 60. Your microneedling about 90. Okay. So I went in the middle and thought, right, they're going to be needing 10 products throughout the year. So then what I did with that is I played around with some figures. I added this up as a whole. I added it up as a 12-month package, okay? So if they was to come to me and say, right, I'm going to want 9 facials for the year and 10 products, I then worked that out as a top figure. Now, I don't want to keep going to my calculator, so I'm going to do this as a guesstimate, okay? So that might be, let's say, about 1,200. So £1,200 they would have to give me over a year so they can achieve the skin that they want. They have come to me with skin problems, and I am saying, you know what, I can do this for you. I can do this for you. We have to be consistent. I will get you a treatment plan in place. We'll accompany the treatments with products at home. You will be looking at having around 10 products for the year and 9 facials, which each month we're going to personally prescribe them facials to where you are in the season change and where you are in your journey of improving your skin. So I worked this out as a year. And then what I did, because I wanted to make sure that they was going to be giving me a deposit for the products I was going to give to them. So I'd say, you know what, we can starting a skincare program. You'd pay £150 deposit, and then your monthly payments would be £70. Okay. So they would be paying, this is what I actually do, £150. It's actually £200 deposit, sorry. £200 deposit, I'm giving you all my figures now, and they pay, it's now £75 a month. It's just gone up, okay? So £200 deposit, and they then pay £75 a month. Now, with that, I have complete control over their skin health journey. They are accountable to me. They come every 6 weeks for their treatment. And more importantly, they actually get the results that they started off aiming for. You get so many people that start off with 3-4 facials, and because they don't get the result after the first couple, they then sack it off. They then go back to the bloody simple cleanser that they've been using at home, and they stop because they're not seeing the results quick enough, because they've left their appointments too long in between, or they couldn't get all the skincare from you, so they're using other skincare at home. Whereas if they are accountable to you by paying you monthly, you are in complete control, and they will attend their appointments. They will remain consistent, and they will then start to see the results. So £75 a month to them is nothing, because they are getting the results that they want. Now, I have 19 people on this subscription model. Okay. Now, I want to say, all of these, I actually started in lockdown. I started these in lockdown, and I think I got about 8 people in lockdown on the subscription, and I still was treating them via video link. Okay. So this is, if I can set this up and get a subscription model in place when I can't touch a client, then it is so much easier now for you to do. So let me work this out, because I want you to see how easy it is to get that guaranteed money. You know, we've already said right at the beginning of this live that we need to get 2,500. Do you use a website to take the direct debits? I will share that with you. Very important question. Thank you. I will share that with you. So basically, we need to get £2,500 a month. So then we know we've got a wage, our bills are paid, our commissions are paid, and everything else. So far, I'm getting £466 a month for my eyebrow service only. And then I have got £75 times 19. Okay. So 1,425. So 1,425 plus 466.48. So far, I am now getting, with the subscriptions that I have in place, I am now getting £1,899 a month guaranteed. That is guaranteed. Yeah. We can't rely on clients that, they're due for a maintenance. I'll send them an email and they'll come in. What if they haven't got that 200 quid? What if they haven't got that 70 quid for a facial? If you get them in a subscription model, then you are guaranteeing that income. Now, I have a third subscription as well, okay? So added to the facial subscription, I launched a virtual facial subscription. Now, I did a little bit of this in lockdown, but I didn't push this after lockdown, but it has come back again. So basically, people that can't afford to be paying £75 a month, but still want to look after their skin, I do a subscription for them, which costs £30 a month. So they pay £30 a month and delivered to them they actually get a delivery every 2 months, but each pack enables them to do 2 treatments. So they get a mild chemical peel that they can use at home for £30 a month. Now, I have 35 people doing this, okay? So 35 people paying me £30 a month. Yeah. Now, this is not even including these one-off clients that come in. This is guaranteed money that I have coming into my account on the 1st of every month. So £35 times 30, £1,050. So now I am at 2,000. Oh, it's 99. That's 900. £2,949. So I am getting on the 1st of every month £2,994. So I am earning an extra £400 a month, which are all my expenses covered. And I only work 2 days a week because I only do my clinic services 2 days a week, because the rest of my time is business coaching, the beauty business coaching that I do. So, and teaching people how to do the same and taking them on this journey. So I have coming into my beauty clinic business, guaranteed every month, £2,994 a month coming in. So why that's important is, as we start approaching the end of the month, or we know a bill's coming out, we get anxious. We can get into that money grabbing mindset, our animal mode kicks in, and we may take on clients that we shouldn't be taking on. I've done this before. I've taken on eyebrows that I really shouldn't. They were shit eyebrows. And because I wanted that money, I'm like, oh shit, I need that 200 quid because that bill's coming out. I'm like, right, yeah, we can make these look better. And yeah, they look better, but I'm not proud of them because they were shit originally. And I've just made a shit look glitterier, basically. So she's happy. She still comes to me now, but there's still that part of me that's like, God, I should never have done that. And this is what will happen. As you start approaching the end of the month, your animal instincts will kick in, and you will then start grabbing these last minute clients. So you're going to probably take on clients that you shouldn't be doing, or what it's going to do is take your mind off working on your business than in your business. I work relentlessly. It's 9 o'clock tonight, and this to me is, obviously I'm sharing my knowledge, but this is still working for me. I work on what makes me happy, and I'm not doing this live right now to get an instant money gratification. I'm doing this because I enjoy it and I want to give the value, and I hope that in months or years down the line that you may become a customer of mine. But I am not. So say if I didn't have that money coming in my account, okay, I've been at the clinic today working, and I had somebody ring me up last minute saying, I want my eyebrows done. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, it's the first of the month in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I really could do with that. Yeah, I'll do it. I'd cancel this live, And that is not the right mindset to be in. You should make sure that you have got time to be working on parts of the business that are going to take you to the next level. And you should be able to have that comfort blanket knowing that all my bills are paid. And this is so easy done.